before Spain completely steals the show, which it might just do, let's move on in our Mediterranean odyssey. From as soon as November this year, you could be setting sail on the brand new Costa Smeralda to discover the magic of the Mediterranean, stopping at ports, yes, in Spain, but also France and Italy. And we're back with Paula, too, from Imagine Cruising, who are helping us imagine the life that could be ours, an incredible vacation on and off the high seas. And we are obviously starting in Spain, which is amazing. Just quickly, can you give us an overview, just a recap of where the cruise takes us?
Okay, fine. So it starts from Barcelona in Spain and goes to Palma, Mallorca. And then from there, you get to go to Italy. So you get to see Rome. You can go to La Spezia, where you can choose to see Cinque Terre, or Florence and Pisa, and then you go on to Savona, and then on to Marseille, the French Riviera, before coming back to Barcelona.
So I'm going to use it again, bucket list. I know we've been using it a lot, but for many, I think for most people, an opportunity to go to the ancient and truly ancient city of Rome, where the history is still alive.
Yes.
What is it about Rome that captures the imagination? What can people expect?
So the port for Rome is a destination called Civitavecchia, which is about an hour outside Rome. So there I would recommend that you book an onshore excursion arranged by the ship, or otherwise take a taxi from the port to Rome. For me, Rome is like an open air museum.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to the Colosseum and you can actually learn about the Roman history, and then before heading to the beautiful Trevi Fountain, and join the millions of people that tosses the coins in the
and
famous
return, be promised to return to the eternal city.
Yes, you make a wish and you'll come back one day. And then the Spanish Steps. So that's just behind the fountain. You can climb up 174 steps to the Twin Tower Church, which is called the Trinita dei Monte. So that is quite nice to do, but you can't miss out the Vatican City. That's a must-see. And of course, the Sistine Chapel. That's the official residence of the Pope. So the Vatican City is just like in the movies, you know, it's absolutely beautiful. It's really amazing, just the sight, you know, and people that go there actually feel the vibe. I remember the feeling I had when I was there. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so...
And it's life-changing from what... my mom and sister were lucky enough to be able to kind of set foot on this hallowed ground, and absolutely loved it. That's not the only port of call on our kind of Italian leg of the journey. Where else do we stop off?
So the ship also cruises to La Spezia, which is the port where you can choose to go and see the beautiful Cinque Terre, which is the 5 small fishing villages tucked away in the Italian Riviera.
The different side of life.
And it's beautiful. It's got the pastel-coloured buildings, which is like rugged, clinging onto the rugged coastlines with the sweeping sea views. And then you've got the choice of going to Florence and Pisa. For me, Florence is beautiful. I mean, I feel like I've stepped into a painting, you know, and seen that the views of Florence and the Tuscan side of, you know, Italy, and seeing the Duomo, the famous Duomo, and the Statue of David will be there. And then you go to Pisa and you see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So that is quite nice, that destination, that stop. But then the last Italian stop would be Savona, where you can actually go to Genoa and visit the historic center. It's one of the biggest medieval district of Europe, which is beautiful.
You know, life-changing, life-affirming, I think, to be able to see how far we've come as a culture, to be able to experience that firsthand.
Yes.
It's truly magical, but of course you've got this all for 19,999 Rand. I want you to try and look for a trip to just any one of these destinations with flights and accommodation and see what that stacks up to. But that's not all. We then move on to another, I think, a flight of the imagination when we talk about the French leg of this incredible odyssey. And it is turning into an odyssey now for me. Talk us through the final stage of this amazing cruise.
So then you go to Marseille, which is the beautiful French Riviera. You're there, and it's the city. It's infused with the maritime spirit, you know, which is perfect for a cruise holiday. For me, it's a perfect city to explore by foot, or you can take one of those little trains as well around and see the marina. It is really, really a pretty place. You can see the naval base, you know, Marine Naval Base. And then you've got the markets, which sells everything from flowers to fruits to vegetables to clothing. But the highlight there is the Basilica, the Notre Dame de la Garde. That is beautiful. It occupies the highest point of Marseille, and it's the most popular visited, building of Marseille. So then from there you come back to Barcelona, where your trip ends before you fly back. But it doesn't have to end there, because our packages, we are flexible with all our packages. So if you want to extend your stay, we can add. Yes, so we can extend hotel stays. We've also got great rates for upgrades on flights and cabins, so we can make your bespoke holiday package perfect for you, So
and all
there's so much
starting
to do.
from 19,999 Rand. I know I'm hopping on a bit, but that really is amazing. Your team have done an incredible job. I can see how
Thank you.
emotionally invested you are in that part of the world, yes, but also how much you love being able to offer this to people. So thank you so much for...
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's an
Yes.
absolute pleasure, and hopefully this has kind of ignited that flame within you. You can get calling right now if you want to experience the Mediterranean in a way that will probably change your life on the Costa Smeralda from this exclusive deal starting at 19,999 Rand from November this year. A good place to start is imaginecruising.co.za, or you can call right now. The lines are actually open right now. When we talk about bespoke, you need a person to guide you through that process to create the cruise that is meant for you and your family. 0861 777 245. That's 0861 777 245. You deserve it. Go cruise. Go cruise.
Let's go cruising.